our wellness program. NAP San Jose has been doing a wellness program for a few years, but now we have an official logo to actually see it. So just a quick bit about NAP San Jose. The National Association of Asian American Professionals. We're a Pan-Asian and Pan-Professional leadership organization. So what we do is, we were founded almost 40 years ago in New York City, and we've got major chapters all over the country. What we mean by Pan-Asian and Pan-Professional, there's a lot of groups out there that are, say, just for one particular ethnic group. So either Asian, so like Taiwanese, Japanese, Korean. We're open to anyone and everyone, to the point where we actually have board members who aren't even Asian. We've got a Hispanic board member and African-American board member. And we're also pan-professional, meaning that we cover all kinds of industries. So education, government, finance, entrepreneurs, you name it, we probably have members who are doing it. In a normal year, we would be doing all kinds of different activities. So NAP is really founded on three major program types: leadership development, networking, and community service. Leadership development obviously is to try and help Asian Americans move into those higher echelon positions in their careers. So moving up the career ladder, either into, say, in the corporate setting, into the C-suite, or maybe onto executive boards somewhere, in the nonprofit space, working on boards. Networking, because we all know that it's not what you know, it's typically who you know to move up the ladder. Then also, we're really big on giving back to the community for community service. So normally we'd be doing in-person events where we would have workshops, we'd be doing networking dinners, we'd be doing leadership events, educational events, all that kind of thing. With the world being a little different, 2020 was a very different year for us. We did literally all of our programming online. Everything was virtual, where we had programming looking at optimizing your LinkedIn profile, to good nutrition and emotional well-being because everybody was stuck at home, to working with small businesses and how they could actually survive the whole COVID-19 situation. So it wasn't fun. We had to adapt, but we were actually pretty successful doing it. We do survive on membership. We are a totally 100% volunteer organization in NAP San Jose. So membership fees really help pay the bills. Anywhere from like paying for a website to, putting on events like this. Upcoming events, our next one is Wednesday, January 20th. So this is a leadership workshop where we're actually talking about establishing your 2021 baseline, which essentially is going to be talking about, understanding your strengths, gaining clarity on what it is you want to accomplish in 2021, and then learning to assess your energy level for that role. We see too many people that tend to get burned out because they try to do too much. So we're actually doing this event in coordination with our 3 Southern California chapters, Orange County, San Diego, and LA. So, and all this information you can find on our website. So let me get to the meat of the stuff. Meet my friend, Red Pedrick. So affectionately known as Coach Red around here. Red served our country as a Marine, and he now serves the community as one of the premier paddling coaches on the West Coast. He trains people in anything from outrigger canoe to surf skis to stand-up paddle boarding, and then also just general fitness. He does have a fitness training gym called Paddle Synergy, which, like everybody else in the world, has now switched to virtual. But Red is really known for being a dragon boat coach in particular, working with San Diego Dragon Boat, as well as he is now currently working with a number of high school students, trying to get them onto the U.S. national team, Team USA. So with that, let me switch over to Coach Red. I'm going to stop sharing, and Red, you can share your screen. We can go from there.
Okay. So do I need to share my screen, or do I just, can everyone see me now, or do I just have to see?
Oh, actually, we can do it this way. This works.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, great. Hi, everyone. Really excited. Thank you, Marianka, for the introduction. So obviously, as with things with the pandemic, we had to kind of be creative. So now most of my workouts that I do for Paddle Synergy is here at the comfort of my home in my garage. And being able so I have clients that access Zoom, and we get out here and we get on do a 45 to 50-minute workout. Today, we're going to be doing a 30-minute workout. And it's just going to be straight all body. You're not going to need weights. You're not going to need anything as far as stability ball or any of that. All you're going to need is to make sure is that you got yourself hydrated and you get yourself ready for a good workout. Now, as we do this workout, the format is going to be, we're going to do a 4-minute warm up just to kind of get the body moving. And then once we get done with the 4-minute warm up, we're going to get into a format where we do a specific exercise twice, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds on, and then we move on to the next exercise. Now, the first 30 seconds of whatever exercise, that's your time to get yourself situated, to kind of get yourself acclimated to the movement. Take that 10-second break, breathe it in, and then on that next 30 seconds, try to get yourself a little bit of that slightly uncomfortable zone. If not, that's okay, you don't have to. But the idea is, again, you're just trying to let your body know, like, okay, I'm going to get back into this movement. And then again, what I teach and what I coach is a lot of understanding what we're doing with our bodies, connecting the mind with the muscle, right? Especially in competition where Marianka, myself, and a number of you, I'm sure, who out there and compete, you understand that the biggest thing is that we have to end up paying for once we're in competition is what I call the fatigue tax, right? I don't like to pay taxes. No one likes to pay taxes, but we all have to pay taxes. It's just a matter of, okay, what are we doing that's going to help mitigate that amount of fatigue tax that we have to pay? So there's going to be a lot of things today. I'm going to push you in a certain way. Now, anytime you feel lactic acid, you feel discomfort, I really want you to think about breathing in through your nose, okay? Just for that one. Don't breathe in your nose all the time, okay? Just this 92 octane. I'm no physiology or no doctor or whatnot, but I read it somewhere. When we breathe through our nose, we get better air. That's just basically what the nostrils are designed for, right? Versus being a mouth breather and then just basically breathing. Now, we have to do that because obviously if we try to breathe in through our nose, slowly we'll hyperventilate. Anytime you start to feel discomfort, anytime you feel like you need to give up, before you do, breathe in through your nose. Get that deep breath in, do the movement a little bit. You may find yourself, hey, you know what? I didn't have to quit. I didn't have to stop, or I didn't have to shift. At the very least, it gives you a couple seconds to get yourself getting your mind back into it. So that being said, we're going to get right into the workout. If you have any questions or if you're interested about wanting to work out more, especially if you happen to be in the paddling aspect of things and you're looking in a workout that really is geared towards, like I have a lot of things that we do, like I call paddle tai chi. We get our paddles and we basically pull the whole paddle tai chi aspect, but holding the paddle blade, all that other stuff. If you're interested and you want to get more information on that, check me out on Instagram at Paddle Synergy or at paddlesynergy.com. That being said, shameful plug aside, let's get ourselves ready to move around. Ready, guys? So let's go ahead and start running in place. Okay. And hopefully you'll be able to hear my guy. I have this timer here. So I've got the timer. You might start hearing this guy say 3, 2, 1, go. If not, I will try to belay so that way we're working on the timer. So right now we're just going to essentially start jogging in place. Okay. Just get that body moving there. Next exercise, what we're going to do, we're going to go right into just squat. So I'm going to count down to a squat. We're going to get ready in 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go right into squats. Okay, just getting the body moving. Our next exercise, we're going to get down on the ground. So we're going to do every exercise is going to be 30 seconds. Next exercise we're going to do on our warm-up, we're going to go right down into push-ups. Now with the warm-up, there's no break. We're just going right in one after a workout after another. We're just getting the body ready to go. Okay, so we're going to go up, we're going to jump, we're going to run, we're going to hop, we're going to skip, we're going to do all this other good stuff. And then we're going to get right into the workout. So push-ups in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, when you're doing these workouts, you're not trying to kill yourself. You want quality movement. Working that quality movement and just making sure that you're doing things within your means. You're not trying to kill yourself. You're not trying to get to the point to where you're just getting to where you can't move anymore. Okay. So if you in that 30 seconds of doing push-ups, next exercise we're gonna do, we're gonna come back up, get back up on your feet in 3, 2, 1, up on your feet. Next exercise we're gonna do drop lunges. So as I was saying, stay within your means. Allow your body to understand what it is that you're doing, right? Again, when things start to feel slightly uncomfortable, breathe in through your nose. Next exercise, we're gonna do jumping jacks. Jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, and go. Next exercise, we're gonna get down on the ground. We're gonna do leg lifts. Now, I'm gonna throw out workouts. Take the time to see what I'm doing so that way you know what I'm doing before you jump on the ground. Okay, leg lifts in 3, 2, 1, and down. And on back up on your feet. Okay, now let's work bringing our heart rate down a little bit. Breathe in through your mouth, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Yeah, we're getting ready to rock. So we're gonna get into our first set of exercises. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do mountain climbers. So for those of you who might not know, mountain climbers, we're gonna do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're gonna be predominantly gonna be starting off on the ground first. We're gonna be doing a lot of plank work, okay? Working that core. The idea also is to make sure you keep yourself on tabletop. Try not to end up being this way, and definitely don't try to put your hips down. Try to find that good, nice, stable tabletop, like someone's gonna put a glass of water on your back, small your back. Okay, here we go. Mountain climbers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, I don't hope you heard that guy. If you did it, I will try to just echo him. So again, staying within your means.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
And rest. Okay, you got 10 seconds. We're gonna do that again. Now, up the ante a little bit, gang. See if you can go. Think about a little bit quicker.
1, go.
Try to pump those feet a little bit faster. Now, that's up to you. You don't have to. But I encourage you to do so.
Three, 2.
Okay, on your feet.
Rest.
Okay, we're gonna do some balance work. So we're gonna get the heart rate up, then we're gonna do balance work. We're just gonna go one leg out,
3, 2,
stretch out. So you're gonna bring that leg out,
go.
and you're gonna stretch. Now think about that heart rate. Feel that heart rate. Breathe. Whoop, whoop.
3, 2, 1.
Good job.
Rest.
Yeah, other leg. So working those peripheral muscles, working up those belly, those paddling muscles.
3,
So bring your belly
2,
button into your spine,
1.
kick your leg back out, hands out, stretch out those lats. Now, if you're having difficulty balance, just start off with one back leg out, and then slowly work yourself out. So you point to where you can't find, you're feeling unstable, then you stop, okay?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, next exercise, we're gonna do burpees. Take your
3,
time on the first
2,
30.
1. Go.
The second 30 is gonna come back and haunt you. So burpees, we're just coming up, back down, feet together. Now, if this is too much, you can just do total body extension. If that's too much on your legs, you can just do total body extension, okay?
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, catch your breath. Second round. Anytime you start, if you have any issues with your knees, you can always
3,
modify.
2,
Okay, here we go.
1. Go. Three, 2.
Woo!
Rest.
Okay, next exercise, you're gonna just bring one leg up, hands out, and you're gonna hold.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Find that balance. Really think about lifting that knee up, working that side glute, squeezing that oblique, stretching out so you feel your lats. Those muscles right alongside your back there. Make sure you breathe.
3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Rest.
Okay. Do that again. Other leg.
3, 2, 1.
Go up. So think about bringing that, squeezing in, really getting that knee up a little higher. Feeling that hip flexor. And then you're working that balance. Try to lock that leg that's planted on the ground so you feel your glute. Squeeze.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna call onos or skaters. We're gonna work back, kick out. So
3,
load that heel,
2,
come back.
1. Go.
Get a little bit of a hop in, load the heel, load the glute, bring that back leg back, get that stretch. So for those who paddle, we throw our weight all over the place, especially on the big boat. Having control of our weight is going to dictate how well we move on the water. That's how I'm able to get a bunch of geriatric ladies to get out there
Rest.
and compete with a bunch of college kids. It's awesome. It's not about this. It's about this and managing all of this underneath it.
1.
Here we go.
Go.
So we're managing our weight. Feeling that momentum. Use momentum to help you. Use this movement to help you transfer that energy, then bring it back. Recycling that energy. Whew, 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 whew. Use momentum. Think cyclic. Think round. Think circular. Right? And breathe. Woo!
3, 2,
There we go.
1.
Okay, next exercise, we're gonna get down on the ground. Both, I'm not on the ground. Feet together, knees down. You're gonna sit down and you're gonna do a squat pulse.
2, 1. Go.
So really making sure you're really feeling it right on those glutes. Okay. Whew. Nice job, gang. Nice job.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Rest.
relax. We're gonna do that again. Whew.
3,
Good job, good job. Okay, here we go.
go.
Knees together, come back down. Now we're gonna build off this movement here. Next couple exercises. So remember how you're sitting, how you're pulsing.
3, 2.
Woo! Okay, next exercise. You're gonna get back into that squat position and you're just gonna kick your heels out. Oh,
3, 2,
oh,
1.
I wish I didn't train, I didn't do something today. That's okay. This is good. Woo! Feeling it right here on the side glutes. Okay, what you're trying to do is you're just trying to connect, keep your body from rocking side to side. Okay? You want to have control. Think about that belly button into your spine. Think about your hips. Everything's aligned. Whew. All right.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So for those of you who do dragon boat, but I want you to work on, not just dragon boat for everybody. Let's go ahead. We're going to hands out,
3,
drop,
2,
hands out, drop.
1.
So you're just going to drop the hands, breathe through your hip, pick them up, out again. It's like if you're on a wheelchair, you're just moving, you're sitting down on a wheelchair, you're picking it up, getting it out, okay? Kicking those feet out. Whew. Whew. Good job, gang. Good job. Way to work. Way to work.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, we're gonna get down on the ground. We're gonna do alternating toe touches. Alternating toe touches. So you're gonna make sure you rotate.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Ugh.
Three, 2,
Woo!
rest.
One more of those. After this, we're gonna get in a plank position. We're gonna do shoulder taps.
3, 2,
Okay, here we go. One
One.
more round of
Go.
this. Alternating toe touches.
Three, 2,
Oh,
1. Rest.
why did wife get Jolly Bee? All right. Okay, we're gonna get in here. We're gonna do shoulder taps. I'm
3,
feeling that chicken
2,
joy right now.
1.
Oh. Woo. So when you're doing these shoulder taps, try to minimize the amount of body rock that's going on. Put the control in your core. Put the control in your hips.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So I want you to think like if you happen to paddle, if you just happen to paddle, picking up that
3,
hand to tap your shoulder,
2,
knowing how your body rocks in the direction that where you're going to be tapping that shoulder, that's exactly what happens when you pick up your blade out of the water with your bottom hand. Your body shifts. So especially when we pick up, we want to start throwing our bodies forward, not back inside the boat. So in order to do that, we've got to have a sense of control. Even if you don't paddle or not, this is going to help engage your core, work in your posture.
3,
Woo.
2, 1. Rest.
Okay, we're going to go into a low plank position and we're going to hold.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Now breathe in. You're going to feel that in your core. Breathe.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, I'm gonna do that again one more time. Then we're gonna get back up on our feet.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Here we go. So acknowledge that pain or acknowledge the discomfort. Put it in your mind. Analyze it. Become a student of yourself. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't let the body is weak. The body's naturally lazy. The mind is always strong.
2, 1.
Put the mind before the muscle will follow. Okay, up on our feet, we're gonna do squat jumps. Again, stay within your means. Find a pace.
3,
Okay, find a pace. Here we go.
1. Go.
Good job, gang. Way to work. Way to work. When you breathe in through those noses, we're halfway through the workout. When every now and then you breathe in through your nose, you're allowing those endorphins to get spread out through the body. Try to get that runner's high, even though we're not running. Even if it's just for a couple seconds.
2, 1. Rest.
Good job. We're going to do that again one more time.
3, 2.
All right, here we go.
Go.
I'm right with you guys. Appreciate you working out with me today. Stay within your means, guys. Stay within your means. Don't have to kill yourself. Just know yourself. Make note when you slow down, when you get fast, all those good things, right? Being a student of ourselves. Woo!
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, we're going back to that one-legged again. One-legged balance work.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Notice how much control you have to bring in. Your heart rate's going up. You're breathing heavy. Now you've got only one leg to stand on. You're thinking, you're concentrating. Put your mind into what it is you're trying to execute. Don't worry about balancing. Just think about what you're trying to do. Whew. As I said before, if you use your mind, the muscles will follow.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Relax. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're breathing.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Good job. Good job.
Three, 2, 1.
Okay, next exercise, what we're gonna do, you're gonna kick your arms out and then bring that knee in. Out,
2, 1.
in.
Go.
Find your balance. All in the hips, gang. Managing your weight. Again, don't worry about trying to find your balance. Just think about the movement. The mind will tell what muscle that needs to do its job. Just focus.
3, 2,
Woo!
1. Rest.
All right, one more time on the other side. Good news, gang. We've got another 5 minutes till we get to the cool down. Doing great.
3,
Here we
2,
go.
1. Go.
Out and in. Find your spot where you can operate. Find the space where you can operate. Okay? If you can't get your leg up all the way back, that's okay. Okay? Find a space where you can move and try to stay in that space.
Three, 2, 1.
All right. Okay, next exercise we're going to do is we're going to squat. You're going to open up your feet. You're going to squat and you're going to bring your hands down. I want you to get that inner thigh, squat down, and just work that almost like a squat pulse. And you're just working that inner thigh. Woo! Open up those hips, opening up those hips. Woo. Now for me, those inner thighs are usually the first muscles that go when I'm in competition. It's a very powerful muscle that we do not put a lot of attention into.
1. Rest.
So working this, these are a lot of good workouts before you go out and compete. These are workouts you want to do for your warm-up.
3, 2.
Or before you do anything long,
Go.
right? You want to start thinking about a lot of these workouts that we're doing today are just like how we did our warm-up, just getting the body moving, activating certain muscle groups, getting everything primed and ready to go. So whether we're cycling, biking, running, paddling, whatever it is, right? We're getting all the muscle groups hitting. We're hitting all the muscle groups, getting them lubed up and ready to go.
3, 2,
Woo!
1.
Okay, push-ups.
3, 2, 1. Go. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, gonna do another round of those. 2 more minutes, gang. 2 more minutes.
3,
And some change. So
1.
maybe more like 2.5 more minutes. And we're gonna get right into the cool down.
Three, 2, 1.
Okay, we're gonna get on our backs. We're gonna do flutter kicks. So it's like leg lifts, 6 feet, 6 inches off the ground.
3,
And
2,
you're just gonna do flutter
1.
kicks.
Go. Three, 2.
Make sure
1.
you're breathing, gang.
Rest.
Especially when you feel that lactic acid in your core. You feel that tightness, you feel that burn. That's your body saying,
3,
I need more oxygen.
1. Go.
So breathe in through your nose. Try to stay ahead of the burn.
Three, 2.
All right.
1. Rest.
Last workout, only hold it for 30 seconds. High plank. It's your last workout. Then we're going to go right into the cool down.
3,
And
2.
then when you get on the cool down, you're going to get up on your feet. But right now, just hold for 30 seconds, high plank.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
And relax. Okay, on our feet, guys. Let's work that cool down. Let's open up our chest. Let's just
3,
kind of,
2.
so I'm working the time, I'm working the
Cool
clock.
down.
Breathe in and out. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up to the sky. We're gonna stretch out, clasp our hands and stretch upward and up. Stretch those lats. We're gonna hold this for 10 seconds and we're gonna go to our left. Okay, shift to your left side. Really stretch that right side as you're going left. Oh. Okay, back to middle. And then switch over to the right. Okay, back up in the middle. And let's go down, all the way down. Oh. Stretch out those hamstrings. Now slightly widen your stance a little bit, and I want you to reach both hands with that left ankle, and then I want you to pull your head towards your knee. Okay, relax down the middle, and then shift to the right, or to the other side, and pull yourself towards the knee. Make note, when we're doing these stretches, or when you did this workout, we're doing a balance workout, what was your good side? What was your bad side? Again, being a student of ourselves helps us address our weaknesses, and then we can address our weaknesses by leveraging our strengths. Okay, down the middle again. Now let's go ahead all down onto all fours, and we're gonna go into a child's pose and really stretch out, shoot those hips back, stretch out those lats, stretch out those hips. Breathe in and out. Okay, relax. Okay, so you're gonna stay on all fours. You're gonna bring your right hand under your left. You're gonna drop that shoulder, and you're just gonna stretch out like so. So you won't need to take a look at the monitor. If you paddle, you better do this. Paddlers never stretch after a workout. We're horrible. At least the ones down here in Southern California, we never stretch. That's why we're all one big knot. Okay, let's switch sides. Oh my goodness. Coach, why don't you stretch more often? Okay, relax. Just get back up on your feet slowly. Up on your feet. Let's open up our chests. Clasp your hands back and stretch out. Open up that chest. All right, and relax. Okay, and our last exercise, a little bit of a balance. You're going to put that ankle over your knee and you're going to drop down and you're going to press down. So you're going to stretch out that hip. It's also balance work, but it's also stretch. Again, something you should do, especially if you're over 40 and you paddle and you do 3-hour dragon boat practice and you just go home and drink beer. Make sure you do this first. All right, go and switch legs. One more time. If you outrigger, it's even worse. Good job, guys. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Again, it's about understanding ourselves. That's how we get better, right? First things first is we got to understand the problem before we figure out the solution, right? Our body is like the quadratic formula. Relax. I'm horrible at algebra. I had to learn that square. That's x is equal to negative square plus or minus square root all over 2a. Anyway, so again, get some water, drink up, rehydrate. Any questions about the workout today? Any comments? No? You're muted.
Muted. Diesel, I don't want to hear any complaints about the workouts I put you guys through, huh? You probably recognize a lot of those exercises. We do a lot of the same ones, a lot of the same stretches.
Good.
Yeah, and you complain about my workouts?
So this was a little bit of a taste of what we do. So if you're interested in learning more about Paddle Synergy, or if you want to try the Paddle Synergy workout itself, now I typically only operate in the mornings. So I know some of you have to work from 7. I do classes 7, 8, and 9 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. Okay. If there's a need, I could always facilitate sometime during the midday and afternoon. Okay. But you know what we do is I do a lot of work on the need stability ball, 5-pound weights, paddle. A lot of things that we do, we associate and Paddle Synergy associate what we do on the water. So we're training that muscle, that mind and muscle connection. That being said, don't have to be a paddler to join in the Paddle Synergy. Just as long as you have the weights, it's still a great workout. So all in all, if there's no questions or comments for me, if you want to get more of what I do, if you haven't checked out already, check out my YouTube channel. There's about 8 workouts that I've posted up there. Feel free to use them, try them out for yourself. And if by all means, like and subscribe to the channel, more content will be coming up. And again, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me at coach@paddlesynergy.com or through social media at Paddle Synergy. Other than that, that's it. I hope you guys had a great workout.
It was really great. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Kicked my butt, but was super fun.
Right on. Great. Awesome.
Thanks,
So,
Coach Red.
I'll be sending out a link to, we'll be uploading the video, so we'll be sending out a link to the video as well as all of Coach Red's contact info. So his website, link to the YouTube channel, link to his Facebook page. Definitely, if you've got questions, if you're interested in doing the workout, let me show something real quick again for you guys.
You're welcome, Kathy.
Where'd it go? There it is. So yeah, so just something special that Coach Red is doing. If you want to join his workout group, he actually does have a New Year's special with it's an online training program that he does, and he is giving us a special discount offer. So I'll include that in the email that goes out to everybody as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and the discount code is 2021. Easy, simple, figure it out. And so but yeah, and if obviously if you're looking for anything as far as any other, like if you haven't looking for water plans, I do water plans. I do also have apps that associate with training and all that other stuff. So it's not just working out, but it's also, you know, creating that what I call the steps towards success. So whatever goals that I can do to help you all reach your goals, by all means. But again, for me today was a lot of fun. Thank you, Marianka, for allowing me the opportunity to work out with you guys today. And I had a blast and hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah, so if nobody has any questions, any comments. Yeah, and keep in mind, this was a light workout, huh? I've seen Red do these workouts wearing, what was it, a 40-pound weight vest?
Oh, no. It's a 20-pound, but yeah, it feels like a 50-pound after a while. So yeah, no, that's the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty amusing to watch him do these workouts wearing a weight vest. Yeah. So that in itself is like entertainment value. So
Coach Red, yeah, I want to ask you, you mentioned something about the use of paddle to Tai Chi.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I can show you.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let me stop sharing.
Yeah. So a lot of times there are cool downs, or sometimes in between those workouts, I have a transition exercise. We go into paddle Tai Chi. So I just call it paddle Tai Chi because it's just that understanding the movement. So we have various forms. So the basic form is we're just picking up slow and flow, coming back, understanding the motions of the paddle stroke itself, understanding how your body's moving. And then we also work on working the form and step and walk, and then back and in, and then step and back. And again, just learning how to, with the flow, with the paddle in your hand. I just call it paddle Tai Chi because it's just, again, the concept of the flow and the movement, awareness of where you feel your weight, you feel the pressure, and then you feel the release, and you're feeling that flow of energy coming back, right? So one of the things is that I teach in my philosophy is that we want to recycle energy. We don't want to expend energy. When we throw our hands out, right? Throw it out. A lot of paddlers do. They go out and then they go down. That's that's one movement, that's two movements. So that's like a light switch. We want bring it back, bring it back. So it's again associating that concept of flow, concept of balance, and concept of breathing. So everything is all cyclic, everything is coming back. We release, bring it back, release, come back. And then more importantly too, a lot of times when our heart rate is up, especially in competition, we tend to, we get ourselves in a corner and we ball up. Instead, coming back to that paddle tai chi element, our heart rate's up, let's get back to our flow. Let's find our breath. Let's find our chi, let's find our energy, right? Because it's been going out, it's been out, we gotta bring it back. Bring it back. So that's the concept of why I call it paddle tai chi, just simply because of the concepts of tai chi and movement and flow, but we're associating it with the paddle in hands. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Will you be providing, I mean, do you have any sites that we could go to, then we can look into a little bit more? I mean, or
Yeah,
follow you as you.
Yeah, you can go to paddlesynergy.com,
Got
or you can go, my Instagram, you'll get a little bit more out of the Instagram and especially the YouTube channel. You get a lot of that information there. And if you have any, obviously a lot of the stuff, because of the pandemic, I was a full-time gym operator. So a lot of things are still building the plane as I fly. So please, I engage with me. It's complete. I'm not going to charge you. I'm not going to put it on the clock. Engage with me. Ask me questions. And you know what? I will try to empathize, realize what it is that you're coming, and I'll try to get the best answer for you. So I am an open book. So by all means, engage with me. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
My pleasure.
Diesel, this should sound kind of familiar because when we're in the boat, we talk about centering the body, centering the mind, centering your breathing. That's exactly what Coach Red is talking about, bringing all those pieces together so it's a smooth flow all the way through. From your stroke, your body movement, your breathing, everything is one cohesive, smooth movement.
Yeah.
Of course, it's been over 6 months since we've been in the boat. I think the last time we paddled was February. Oh
Wow.
God, it's been almost a year since we've been on the boat.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely be going back into a lot of these basic elements again once we get paddling again. But I really encourage you, check out Coach Red's YouTube page. He's got some really great workout videos there. And if there's something specific that you want to learn, like the paddling Tai Chi, maybe that's something we can talk to Coach Red about doing a special workshop for Dieselfish.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I do that all the time with the San Diego Dragon Boat team. I mean, everyone thinks we're a martial arts group every now and then. And we're like, no, we're just trying to get the understanding where's our energy, right? And it's great because you get to self-analyze. Because then you start to see, oh, I see a lot, or I'm pulling this, or I'm collapsing here. And you were not aware of it because a lot of times we have water to help kind of offset those movements that maybe we're overdoing or not doing enough of. We're using water and pressure to kind of help do the extra work for us. But in fact, we end up doing more work than we need to. So yeah, it's really good. So I would be happy we can do a paddle Tai Chi thing. It just paddles and stability ball and just working balance, not having to get our heart rate up and going crazy like we did today. All right.
Any other questions or comments, guys?
Thanks again.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, somebody?
He says thank you. This was great.
Awesome. Well, my pleasure. My pleasure.
And we've got Rose from NAP Chicago who signed in as well. So thanks for joining us, Rose. Yeah, you're glistening, so I can tell you worked out.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right, everyone. So look out for an email. I'll have a post to the YouTube video, Coach Red's info, all of that. So thanks everybody for joining in. Coach Red, once again, thank you so much for your time. I am so jealous you guys get to paddle down in San Diego in single man craft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may have to just fly down to San Diego just so I can paddle with you guys.
Just come out anytime. I have a canoe for you.
Awesome. Okay, everybody. Thanks again for joining.
Thanks, Coach
Take
Marinka.
care. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye all.
Bye.